Hello everyone, I'm Gracie 444 and welcome to my channel, guys. I want to thank you so much for tuning in for this collective message. Right? I also want to say to you guys that if there's anything that you have been going through lately, I feel like it is going to change. Just hang in there. You know, continue to have faith, to be strong, and continue to push through. Don't give up. I don't care what is going on. Do not give up. Don't give up on yourself. Don't give up on the possibility that, you know, something's going to get better. The only thing to let go of it is those things that are no longer serving you. Those things that have run out of time. The season is up. Now those things, I pray that you will get the strength to release those so that you can experience what is for you, okay? What is for you in this season, okay? Let's take a look and see what is coming in for the collective at this time. What is coming in for the collective? All right, so yeah, some of you could be having a rough time right now financially, but you are still coming out as the woman holding a coin. So even though things may seem to be hostile, there may be, your environment may be a little rough at this time. But with woman holding a coin is someone who is very grounded. That's the Queen of Pentacles energy. You're grounded. You are someone who, you know, you could have a lot of responsibilities, a lot of obligations, people that depend on you. But you're holding it together here, even in a time where it's just kind of rough. But what's coming in for you, look, woman holding a coin again, okay? Some of you could be 42, 26. Woman holding a coin coming out here twice for your energy here. You could be an earth sign, but this is about you getting into this position or being in a position of stability. You could be married. You don't have to be, but you could just be someone, like I said, with lots of obligations, responsibilities, and things could be looking a little crazy. But the woman of coin holding a coin, clarifying a woman holding a coin, just lets me know it's like a confirmation that things are going to be stabilized in your life very soon, even though it may look a little crazy here, okay? May look a little crazy. It gets like that. Yeah, there's your blossoming abundance right there. Something is blooming for you. Something is going to take off. There's your journey. This is you going on your journey. Okay, some of you, this is about you having to learn certain lessons here. Some of you, it's about you just being patient and waiting out a season for things to, you know, to calm down, and then the blossoming abundance comes, and then you're on your journey. Looks like some of you could be relocating. There are some new opportunities that are opening up, so some of you may have some decisions to make very soon as to where you want to go or what it is that you want to do. But I see you off on a journey, bags packed, and some of you could be traveling. You could have so much stability coming in to where you can plan a trip and you can get away, or if you want to relocate, you can. But I see that something with the hostility, something here turns around. You may intuitively know exactly what the goddess of the moon, I feel like your intuition is telling you what it is that you need to do to help lead and guide you out of a situation or through it. So just follow your gut on those things here, okay? Okay, for some of you, it's about just remaining in this energy of groundedness, not letting things shake you up. Yeah, storm warning. There's been some challenges here, and there may be a few more. That's a big storm, okay? Some of you could be in an area where there is, you know, storms, tornadoes, hurricanes. I'm in Florida. You know, we have a lot of hurricanes, so something could be brewing over the waters. So keep your eyes out and prepare yourself as you need to, because something can get a little bit rocky before it gets better, okay? Storm warning. What is this warning in regard to? Something's coming or something's been happening. It's in the past position, so I feel like for a lot of you, you're overcoming a storm. You're still in it, but this storm is going to smoothen over time, okay? You do have a thinking man, someone who could be thinking about this woman holding a coin, or this can be you trying to come up with strategies, plans, and ideas, possibly getting advice or something from someone or from a community. You've got the community out here. So some of you could be, ooh, you have envy. There's a thinking man here, which could be an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, but doesn't have to be, who could be going through some type of tower moment here. And it could involve 3 women or a community of people. Somebody is envious of someone possibly over a thinking man. A man who has been thinking about this woman holding a coin, might be. And there's a lot of envy. Yeah, somebody could be walking away. Somebody's walking away from a situation where maybe there is a male here who has a community of people who envy. I feel like they envy this woman holding a coin. I feel like the woman holding a coin could be walking away. So you, collective, could be leaving behind a situation or a community of people who you felt envy, you know, towards you. You felt that these people have been holding something against you. Yeah, you being patient. You're being guided somewhere else here. And some of you are being guided to walk away from a situation that has too many people involved that don't want to see you do well, okay? I feel like it's you walking away. For some of you, you're walking away from a community. For some of you, you're walking away from a particular masculine or feminine who is constantly thinking of certain ways to disrupt you, is what I'm getting. What's the thinking man up to? Let me get a different deck. Something here with this privileged woman. I feel like this is you. Appreciation. It makes me feel like the thinking man is thinking about the woman holding a coin, this privileged woman who I feel this is you, but there's an envy around this person, admiration for you. Okay, so I feel like you're leaving something behind because someone may not someone may have left you in a position where they didn't want to speak up or they didn't want to speak out about how they feel, because you do have a King of Cups energy coming here. A man holding a heart. There's love coming in your direction here. Cornucopia, many blessings. So you've got blessings that are coming in from different angles where it comes to your finances. That's blossoming. And in your love life, that situation is going to change. I feel like a thinking man, someone who's just only been thinking about what would happen if they come towards you, worried about a community or worried about how other people may handle them, think about them. I think you walking away from that. There's a man holding a card here. Not card. Someone could be a reader here as well. A man holding a heart here who I feel does not care about what a community thinks or feel about you. This healer of ages, something here is being healed within someone so that they can rest and have peace of mind. There could be a man holding a heart who's healing. It's like God has his hands on this person, and this person here is being restored and healed. I feel like you are also, or your love life or your heart is being completely healed from a past situation so that you can welcome love in. Okay, so this is beautiful here. So if you've been dealing with anxiety over, your money, over your finances, your money could be all tied up right now into bills and expenses here. I just saw a contract, but it was in the reverse. I feel like a contract is not over here. Contract was in the reverse, so I feel like something is not up, or yeah, financial constraints. Contract in the reverse. I'm sorry. I feel like something is up. There's a contract that is over, and it could have something to do with your finances. I want to know why I just saw financial constraints. After that, yeah, that's being healed. Your finances is being healed along with your heart. You have a new romantic cycle beginning here, and it's something attached to your financial constraints. So I don't know If this storm warning is blowing someone out of your life who couldn't do anything but sit here and think about you, but wouldn't take any action, so you're walking away from that, and it's bringing in a new opportunity to not only, now there's a woman holding a heart, to not only heal these financial constraints, but to join you divinely with someone. Yeah, temple faith here. Yep. It feels like the financial constraints could have been attached to something or someone else here. Yeah, someone not taking any action. I feel like you've been patient here, but within, you know, there's a man holding a coin. Some of you could have been married to this man, or you guys, you know, had some type of connection, similarities. Maybe it's something like a twin flame dynamic. Maybe you guys mirrored each other. Maybe the time is up for that. With contract being in the reverse, something is up. I feel like it's because you've learned your lesson on it, and now you can welcome in something new. I feel like your finances, once again, is attached to something, a situation. And I want to take a look at that. What's the collective finances attached to whoever this person is that's they're walking away from? Whether you are dependent on this person or whether there was something that was going on in this person's life. The Hermit is in the reverse. Yeah, restrictions. The Hermit was in the reverse. So there, I feel like there was a situation that forced you to have to go alone. Whether someone's lack of support, lack of action being taken towards you, has led for you to have to go on a journey alone, but you're not going to finish this journey alone. I feel like something was attached to a past person. Yeah, you are the Empress here. And because you are restricting your energy from this past energy, this past person, distancing yourself and going into hermit mode to break free from some type of cycle. This is you in the Empress energy. Pregnancy, fertility, motherhood. This is you stepping into that creative energy now. And now you can have the harvest that you desire. Well, something was setting you back, honey. 5 of Cups, yeah. You're realizing that with the Sun card. It could have been that someone put you in this energy of being sad, alone, heartbreak, and it wasn't allowing you to manifest like you needed to. And you're realizing that with the Sun. It's like, no, I need to be in a positive, high vibrational energy to be able to manifest what I want. And dealing with this person is only keeping me in a lower vibration, and I have to release that. And I feel like this is where you began to the healing process once you realize that there was a storm attached to a thinking man here. Yeah, the Wheel of Fortune. So now something is changing. Karma, you know, the Wheel of Fortune is turning. Good karma will begin to come your way, which means that for this person here who's attached to this storm warning, they may need to watch out here, okay? I feel like someone has some type of attachment on them, and it could have had something to do with who they were associated with, their community. Yep, look, judgment. Can't make it up. Judgment. Somebody will be facing judgment because the karmic wheel, the wheel is turning as you heal, okay? As you heal and you tap into this creative energy, I feel like you have an explosion of energy that's coming your way. And what I mean by that is like something just bursts open for you and you just begin to go for your dreams, your goals. It's like nothing can stop you. Exactly. With the Star, this is you healing. This is you finding hope and inspiration in your spirituality and just holding on to your faith. I said that in the beginning, like holding on to your faith and not giving up. You realize why certain things were happening and you're cutting ties here. Somebody here is going to be under judgment here. And it has something to do with the lovers, possibly. Someone didn't recognize the connection, or someone could have chosen to disregard someone's worth, someone's value here. And the thing is, if someone didn't choose you, okay, that's one thing. But it's something about someone keeping you in a lower vibration so that you're not able to manifest, which is the problem here for some, okay? So you have the Six of Wands. This is you going on to success, victory, getting the acknowledgement that you need, okay? I'm also getting with the Lovers. You know, you have supporters. If you don't have support coming in now, you will have support that's coming in. But there is a restriction here on someone when it comes to you. Someone didn't want to support you. I feel like with the Eight of Swords, what I just saw is that you will be communicating to someone very clear and direct boundaries here. And before you make this move, Queen of Wands, before you take action in the direction that you're going, you may be needing to make something perfectly clear to someone. I feel like this is you calling judgment on the situation and heading on to victory with that Six of Wands. If someone didn't see your worth and your value here, you know, it's not going to stop you this time. Someone was in this devil energy. I did say that someone was attached to something, okay? Yeah, somebody tried to attach some type of spirit to a Queen of Cups here. Or it involved a water sign doing so. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Could also be a Capricorn, Leo, Scorpio, Leo again, Aquarius, Libra. Okay, those are some of the signs that I see in Gemini. There was someone who has an obsessive attachment to a Queen of Cups. Okay, and this could be through sex, just lusting, or just trying to keep someone in a karmic cycle. This person is under judgment. What's their judgment here? What's happening with this person? I feel like everyone knows who's involved. God got this person. The Hierophant, Temperance is coming out here too. Something in their circumstance has to change. With the Hierophant coming out here, I feel like this is God dealing with someone here himself. What's the Hierophant when it comes to this person? Page of Swords. Yeah, this person here may not be getting this person may be experiencing some delays. They could be getting a message here about something being delayed in their life. What's going on here? The Hangman. Yeah, somebody's going to be put in a position of time, like being in timeout, waiting. This person's going to be waiting for something, some good news, a call, some information. Something here is being divinely put on restriction for somebody here. And it has something to do with the fact that something's going to turn around in your favor. The Temperance is coming out here again. This could involve a Sagittarius, Gemini, Pisces, or Taurus. This is balance and peace. This is balance being restored to you. But this is also someone here having to... Somebody got to have somebody need to have a conversation with God, honey. Whoever this person is, they need to have a conversation. There's a High Priestess coming out here in the Death card. Now, I don't know how that's going to take place, and it's not my business to do so, to know so. But I'm seeing where someone's going to have a conversation with God. Somebody, somebody haunted. I ain't got to say no more. Whoever tried to restrict you, restrain you, somebody who was pretending to be like they care, that they love you, that they wanted to be there with you, okay? Whoever this wolf in sheep's clothing was, who was restraining you, who was creating hostility or putting you in this lower vibration, okay? Something is coming for someone. I also see where somebody is keeping their eyes on you. You have people here who you've dodged bullets with. These people here wanted to steal from you. These are people who most likely did not have the best intentions for you at all. There are people here who are steady watching you. But if they do try to travel towards you again, this is what's happening. Broke ass. Divination abuser. Someone could have tried to use some type of psychic attack, spiritual attack against you to keep you broke, to keep you down. This is why I said with the Goddess of the Moon coming out here, some of you realize who is attached to the negative circumstances in your life. You're putting two and two together that you've got to break free from some low vibrational energy that has been keeping you feeling down, out, emotionally unstable, because that's been attached to your money and your relationship. Bankrupt is coming out here again. What if this person knows that they have this attachment on them? I feel like they do. I feel like their intentions were not good. Threatened, intimidated. Yeah, this is someone who tried to intimidate you or tried to get you to do things that you didn't want to do, or they just tried to, I don't know, it could have been like a bullying energy. They could be thinking, or they're going to be forced to sit twice. This is someone who's a player. Look, spiritual hater and a player. This is someone who's being put into a timeout so that they could think before they ever come before an earth angel again and try to play with them. Obsessive lover. Yeah, this is someone who has a negative, obsessive, unhealthy connection to you. And their unhealthy, obsessive, karmic ass brought in a lot of negative energy towards you. Someone could be facing legal issues, court, immigration, having to get a lawyer. Someone may have to get a restraining order against someone. Yeah, because you're uninterested in this person. And their head's going to be in the clouds about you. Especially if they see that you're having success in another way. This person wants to play mind games and try to intimidate you. Call the police. Get the law involved. That's what it's saying. You're not interested in this person. You may be finding your interest in someone else very soon, because I feel like your finances and your love life is being hidden. But beware of dirty offers. What's the dirty offer? Yeah, you're being told to block someone. Keep them blocked. Or a dirty offer that is going to block opportunities for you. There it is again. Haunted memories, flashback, trauma. Yeah, it may be wise to keep something or someone blocked, okay? So that you can keep your peace and remain unfazed. But some dirty offer can block or has already blocked something for you. And I feel like that is beginning to heal, because now that you have clarity about who it is and what this is all about, your change is coming. Their ego is going to be bruised. You got people here trying to copy your energy. Be careful of someone trying to pretend that they now see the light just so that they can get close to you. Somebody trying to feed off of your energy here. Okay, because their ego is going to be bruised. This is someone whose ego was in the way of the relationship in the first place. Or whatever this was. I don't know if this is a relationship or friendship or whatever it is. This is someone who now is going to be having to deal with the shame and embarrassment of their action. Someone here, is a spiritual hater. And this is so sad to me, because looking at spiritual hater and player, this is someone who could have manipulated your energy to cause you to try to get you to be stuck on them, or to get you to become like these people in the community that they were familiar with here. This person would do things and then watch to see if it worked here, possibly dealing with your finances or something. And then they would come towards you. Maybe this person wanted to be a knight in shining armor towards you. So they would watch and they would create obstacles to see, you know, if you were being affected. And I feel like this is someone who could have rejected you. Yeah, confused, rejected. So this could be someone who was trying to avoid anything serious. They would reject you and then come back. I'm getting the Knight of Wands energy here, but I see you leveling up and taking back your power. Okay, this person or someone had bad habits, addictions. This dirty offer. Someone could have had a bad addiction. Their addiction could have been trying to constantly entice you to accept this dirty offer from them so that they can block you or reject you or something like that. It's like someone wanted to play mind games, like play on your top just to block things for you, just to keep you from moving forward. This is a dirty game that someone was playing. It's a spiritual hater. This is someone who may not like earth angels, or they may look at people who are spiritual as a challenge. Is what I'm getting. Is this how this person see people who are spiritual as a challenge. Queen of Swords, yes. Could be an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. It doesn't have to be. They look at spiritual, yes. Leo energy, 7 of Wands. Somebody looks at your spirituality as a challenge, like you're challenging them. Maybe someone thought that you were thinking that you knew too much. Maybe you're very intuitive. Maybe you spoke the truth. Maybe you're someone who stands up for yourself, stands up for other people, and someone looked at you as a challenge. If this was a partner, they were always, jealous, or they may have been just determined to try to humble you or something like that. This person created obstacles in your life and setbacks because of the energy that they were in. You may not have noticed it, but here you are now in the High Priestess energy. You're getting spiritual insight about what was hidden here. And because you're disciplining yourself to pull back from this person and stand up for yourself, this is how you're able to move on to calmer waters and to heal. Stand up for yourself and continue to push this energy completely out your space here. Because this is someone who doesn't like, for some reason, they have something against your spirituality or the type of person that you are. Maybe you are someone who stand up for yourself. And I can't help but keep thinking about this community with this thinking man and this storm warning. This could have been a community of people, or someone who was thinking about, I don't know if they wanted you to be a part of this community, or if they were thinking about what other people would think about you and them or something like that. But this person should have just walked away. It's okay. They could have just walked away. I want my red light, yeah, because that's what I feel, the red light. Like somebody it's a warning. They could have just left you alone, especially with them having a problem with certain things pertaining to you. Why continue to bother you and create obstacles and challenges for you? What would this person say? And then I'm going to close this out. This is how people bring judgment on themselves. Just leave the collective alone. Leave people alone who are not bothering you. Obviously, I get bored easily. So this person was just entertainment because they were bored, or they were like coming around because they were bored with their other options, or maybe they don't have anything going on in their life, and so they thought that they would just play with the collective, that they would just come around and, yeah, look, I'm in an unhappy relationship. That's, for some of them, they're in a relationship already and they're attacking you. They're attacking you possibly because you rejected them, and they want to say that you changed up on them. I feel like you elevated. You outgrew the situation. If you were dealing with this person, whether this was a friend, a partner, or something like that, you outgrew this. This could have been someone who put you in a situation with multiple options here, and you left this person, or you leaving this person is going to cause a boomerang effect. You're going to leave this person if you haven't already walked away, and somebody else is probably going to leave this person too. But it says, I left you, they left me. So this person could have walked away from you to go entertain this community, and then the community left this person. We needed each other at the time. So I don't know if this person felt like you two needed each other, which is why, they attached themselves to you, but they didn't attach to you in a healthy way. This could have been like trauma bonding. This could have been being attached through sex, lust, drugs, alcohol, whatever. Spiritual manipulation, because I do get something like sex magic in here too. But this person attached themselves. Look, you are the light and I'm dark. I told you. This person had a problem with your spirituality. They had a problem with what you knew. Maybe the way you communicated, the way you set up clear boundaries and standards. They didn't like that. My friends and family didn't approve. Didn't I say that about this community? This person was afraid of what other people would think or say about you here. I don't know. Maybe because you didn't have the money. Because I saw broke come out here a few times. Either you were struggling with money at the time, or this person was. I feel like you may have been going through something, and this person didn't feel like you would meet, certain standards. And that's okay. If this, you don't have to be with with someone, but don't bother them. Don't continue to antagonize or create problems. Yeah, they know they ran out of time with you and they don't want you to move on too quick, but you're moving on. Because leaving this situation is more than just letting go of a relationship. It's about restoring things in your life that have been held up because the energy surrounding this connection has not been good. So letting this go will restore a lot of things for you. And I feel like that's the motivation. Even if you love this person, you know, that there's something attached to them. How do you feel about this person at this moment? The Magician in the reverse. You feel like this person is manipulative, that they wasted a lot of your time, that this person was negative and deceitful. Exactly. And you know it. With the High Priestess coming out here with the Sun, I feel like you and the Hangman, you've had time to sit back and look at a situation and evaluate it, and you see that this person is very manipulative here. They could be very selfish, very greedy. This could be someone who you caught trying to take something from you, or you caught them up in a lie. This person could be very possessive and controlling, and you realize that once your eyes came open to this, that this person was doing nothing but creating setbacks for you. Possibly this person could have a curse on their life, or they were trying to attach some type of spirit to you with the Ten of Swords. You could have found out this person was talking about you. Five of Wands. Yeah, this person could be very aggressive. Could be a fire sign. Leo. It could be a Gemini. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Magician in the reverse. Be any element. But yeah, there's no good energy attached to whoever this person is. And this is why it's important for you to let it go. It could be a water sign. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio involved. That you're blocking. Some of you could be blocking a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, or you're a water sign and someone could be blocking you. Yeah. Sagittarius energy, someone here who's curious about you now, or someone wants to communicate something to you. What's this here? Yeah, but somebody here, you have new coming in. We already saw that. Man holding a heart, woman holding a heart. Yeah, so no. This is why it's important for you to let this energy go, because this is the culprit here. This is the culprit. All right. I'm gonna leave it here. I hope that this message has brought some clarity to your situation, at least to help you to pinpoint who or what's been going on that's been creating this setback for you. I feel like the sooner you get the clarity, some of you have already gotten it, but for some of you, this is new. This is something that is now finally being illuminated to you because you're in a position to accept the truth. Somebody was a wolf in sheep's clothing, and the energy that they carried towards you is not good, okay? And I know it may be a hard truth, but I feel like for a lot of you, with the Magician coming out in the reverse, you realize this is what this is, okay? So thank you guys so much for your support. I pray that all will work out for you guys as it needs to. Try not to repeat a cycle, guys. It's time to move on to other things. So try not to repeat a cycle. You know, fight back. Continue to fight for your future. Continue to fight for better, because you deserve better than what someone was giving you, okay? Thank you once again for your support, guys, and I will see you on the next one.